Welcome to the largest recycling city in the world, where trash becomes treasure. Welcome to Pakistan, where trash talks and mountains of waste become everyday products. Here in this episode, we will take you on a journey inside Pakistan's recycling world. A world where garbage isn't just discarded but reborn into everyday essentials. From plastic chairs and buckets to mats and countless other items. But how does it work? What's the magic behind turning trash into treasure? Well, let's find out. Our story begins with waste collectors. These hardworking individuals are the backbone of the recycling process. They go door to door or visit markets, factories, and even dump sites in search of valuable materials. Their sharp eyes spot potential recyclables, while others might overlook them. Plastic bottles, scrap metal, paper, cardboard, used packaging, and other discarded items are carefully gathered. These materials might seem like random trash to some, but to these collectors, they are the building blocks of a new product. Once collected, the materials are taken to one of the many recycling facilities scattered across the country. Here, amidst a sea of clutter, a symphony of sorts unfolds. Men and women work tirelessly sorting the waste into different categories. Plastic is separated from metal, paper from rubber, glass from ceramics, and so on. This manual labor is a crucial first step, ensuring that each material is dealt with appropriately. And here, experience is the most important tool. Over time, workers develop an eye for detail, able to recognize and categorize materials with remarkable speed and accuracy. Machines might be efficient, but here human intuition and touch take center stage. The sorted waste is then moved to the washing and cleaning area. Depending on the material, different techniques are used. Plastic and packaging waste, for example, are often washed with water to remove dirt and oil. Sometimes soap or river water is used for this purpose. Each item is scrubbed and rinsed until it's relatively clean and ready for the next stage. The goal is to prepare the materials for processing, making sure any contaminants are removed. Next, the materials are left to dry in the sun. It might seem like a simple process, but it's actually a critical part of the recycling journey. The waste is spread under the scorching heat of the sun for hours, sometimes even days, until it is completely dry. This natural drying process ensures that the materials are ready for the shredding process. During this time, the recyclable material undergoes a transformation not only in terms of moisture content, but also in its state of readiness for the mechanical processes that come next. As the waste dries, the next step in the recycling process comes into view: shredding. In this phase, the dried materials are transformed into smaller pieces, which is essential before they are melted down. To do this, old mechanical shredders powered by electricity or diesel are used. The machines have rotating blades that chop up the materials into tiny flakes. For plastics, the shredded pieces are typically small enough to pass through a sieve with a 40 mesh. Each piece, once larger than life, is now reduced to a fraction of its original size. But it doesn't end here. In the case of plastic waste, the journey continues with washing. The shredded plastic is treated to remove impurities and prepare it for the melting process. The plastic is often washed with water and soap to get rid of any remaining dirt or contaminants. After washing, the plastic is dried again, this time to make sure it's completely free of moisture, before being sent to the melting stage. This attention to detail ensures that the final product is pure and ready for molding. The heart of the recycling process lies in melting. Here, the shredded and purified plastic or other materials are heated to extremely high temperatures. These furnaces might resemble giant cauldrons from a medieval alchemist's lair, but they are simple and effective. Temperatures can reach as high as 230 degrees Celsius or 450 degrees Fahrenheit. At these high temperatures, the plastic waste transforms into a thick liquid state, shedding its solid form. This liquid state is crucial because it allows the material to be molded into new shapes, giving rise to the various products we use every day. After melting, the liquid material is poured into molds. The choice of mold determines the shape of the final product. Some molds create chairs, others buckets, basins, or any other number of items. The liquid material fills the mold's contours, taking its shape. Once filled, the molds are closed, and the material is allowed to cool and solidify. This process, known as molding, is how complex shapes are created from molten plastic. However, not all recycled materials are destined to become molded objects. Some, like plastic bottles, undergo a process called extrusion. Instead of being poured into a mold, the liquid plastic is pushed through a shaped opening or die. As it emerges from the die, the plastic is stretched into a continuous length, which is then cut into desired lengths, creating uniform shapes. This process is particularly suited for creating things like pipes, window frames, or recycled plastic fibers for clothing or carpets. During extrusion, the molten plastic is pushed through a narrow opening, forcing it to cool slightly and solidify almost immediately upon contact with the air. This rapid cooling results in a denser and stronger material compared to the more slowly cooled products made through molding. Whether the material is shaped into a chair, a bucket, or anything else, the end result is a testament to the transformative power of recycling. As the material cools and hardens in the molds or on the cooling rollers, the final stage of production begins, removing the solidified material from the molds. For molded products, this might involve manually removing the item from the mold. While extruded products are often removed using specialized equipment, once removed, the products may undergo further processing, such as trimming, sanding, or polishing. Workers inspect the products looking for any imperfections or rough edges that need attention. Basic tools are used to smooth surfaces or cut off excess material. This attention to detail ensures that each product is not only functional but also visually appealing. Before the finished products are ready for market, they go through another important process, cooling. The newly shaped items are left to cool and solidify. Some products are allowed to cool naturally, while others are dipped into water to speed up the hardening process. This controlled cooling ensures that the material reaches its final strength and durability. The cooling process is not just about bringing the temperature down. It's about transforming the molten material into a strong, durable, and reliable product. Now, after all this hard work and dedication, the final step comes into play, selling the finished goods in local markets. The recycled plastic chairs, buckets, tubs, or recycled mats are ready to find their way into homes and businesses. These products are often sold at local bazaars or directly to customers who appreciate the quality and affordability of recycled products. The recycling industry not only cleans up the environment, but also provides income and employment opportunities to many people. The materials that might have otherwise ended up in landfills are given a new lease on life, reducing the need for raw materials and lowering production costs. The end result is not only eco-friendly, but also economically viable. So the next time you see a plastic chair or bucket, remember the journey it might have taken from waste to your doorstep. In Pakistan, Trash Talks and the recycling industry is doing just that, turning trash into treasure.